Hello, hello, Mbuluvinaka. Hello, and welcome to another episode of The World Works Online. Good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon, wherever you're tuning in from. Um, wow, 2025, that's been one whole year. And I would like to welcome you all to our last episode of The World Works Online for this year, 2025. A year of doors opening, how a digital entrepreneurship transformed our 2025. Um, just before we start, um, I would like to start by introducing ourselves. So I will begin. My name is William. I am from Fiji. I live with my parents and my siblings, and I just graduated last year from university, and I'm working now in administration. I'm also an avid skateboarder and a musician. And while working full time, I run my online business on the side. Thank you very much. Over to you, Sis Nandini.
नमस्ते, मैं हूँ नंदिनी, मैं इंडिया में रहती हूँ और मैं एक माँ हूँ. Hi everybody, I'm Nandini, I live in India and I'm a very, very proud digital business owner. I've worn many hats in my life, but right now I am a digital business owner. Over
All
to you.
right. Magandang umaga, magandang gabi. Ako po si Jel. I am a mom of two. I am a wife to an OFW here in Papua New Guinea. I have over a decade of experience in corporate HR and executive recruitment and also a proud digital business owner. Sis Alvina?
Hello, maligayang Pasko! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching right now. My name is Alvina, a wife, an educator by profession, a proud Ilocana from Isabela, Philippines, now living here in North Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, doing the business part-time with my husband Ray while doing our full-time job. Welcome to our last episode.
Alright, mayong Pasko sa tanan. Yes, mayong buntag, mayong udto, mayong gabi. Ako di ay si Rona. I am originally from Siquijor, Philippines, now living here in Maine, USA. I am a mom, a wife, a healthcare worker, and a proud digital business owner. Back to you, William.
Thank you very much. Okay. So yes, this year I can say, and I'm sure we can all say that this year, 2025, was a very huge year for all of us, especially being in this digital online space. Um, so yes, a year where doors opened. Now, 2025, it did not move in a way that was would be perfect. There were a lot of changes, but one thing that we are certain of is that we moved with purpose. And yes, this business became a doorway for for many different people from all different walks of life, different professions, different backgrounds, ethnicities and cultures, different languages, as you've heard us speak. Um, it one thing that really um, one thing that this year being in this business had brought for us was a global learning. So we were able to learn so much from each other, running our own businesses within our own circumstances. But one thing that I'm really grateful for, at least in my experience, was that the exposure to the different cultures, different work styles, working together with other digital entrepreneurs all over the world in different time zones. We have Sis Nandini in India, um, uh, Sis Rona in the US, Sis Alvina in Canada, as well as Sis Gel in PNG. Um, so it really, um, I would say for me, it really it really pushed me to learn to work with very different schedules. Everyone has a different timetable. Some of us are working, some of us are our mothers or even her grandmothers. But one thing that I can say was that just reflecting on the year, um, this is actually one thing that I've experienced. I've built new friendships through this online space, and funny thing, we've never met in person, but it feels like we've already known each other for a long time. And a meeting weekly like this, it's really a blessing. And um, another thing that I'm also really grateful for are the skills that we've been able to learn. For me, even though I can say I've spent a lot of time on devices, at least while I was growing up. But a digital, like the digital marketing aspect of the online space, that was one thing that I was not all too familiar with. Like I knew of it, but to actually get in there and to do it myself, that was one thing that I had to learn. I had to uh, do the work and learn through actually running my own online business, posting content. Um, and yeah, it's been a really great experience, especially when it comes to trying to build your own your own brand. And one of the biggest takeaways for me would be what I would say, trying to be consistent. That's one thing that this business has really helped me with. It's it's pushed my limits. It's made me go into not go into, but to go out of my comfort zone. Um, Speaking in front of the camera, something that I don't think anyone is really super comfortable the first time they do it. So for me, yes, I've had to learn how to get learn how to get comfortable being uncomfortable, especially like like recording yourself in front of the camera. And yes, for me, those were the biggest wins, I would say, for me this year. And I'm sure that uh, this is something that anyone can do. It does not matter what your skill level is with technology or devices or your age or your background, your studies, your qualification. This business absolutely goes over all of that, and it just really it favors those who are willing to learn and willing to commit to what they want to do. And one thing that is really amazing about this business is that the business model is lifestyle marketing or attraction marketing. So it really thrives off of you doing what you do best or doing what you love. And that's I think that that's one of the biggest advantages of this business. You get to truly be yourself, and you get to spend more time with your family, get more freedom. You get to earn online, and that would be what would be the biggest takeaway for me. And yes, that's about it for me. And I'll hand it over to Sis Nandini. Yunaka.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. And yes, this is going to be our last live of the year, but we'll be back next year for sure. And I was just thinking that I wish all of you a very, very, very merry and happy Christmas. Before coming on, I kept this here specially. This is my special read full of love and joy and happiness this whole month. And I hope that the end of the year is going to be amazing for you, for everybody who's watching. Take care of yourselves, spend lots of time loving yourself and others. The holidays sometimes stretch you a lot, but just enjoy them. And I was thinking about all day today what has changed in my life. They say when God opens a door, nobody can shut it. Takes time, but once God opens it, that's it. And that's how I feel in this digital business. I felt the gate has been left open, and that's it. And let me enjoy myself and let me make the most of being a part of this amazing digital business. Um, Over here, I feel we're fine tuned as human beings. Every aspect of us is looked at. How to earn well, how to speak well, how to think well, how to really enjoy every part of our life. And for the first time in my life, I have won things. I won three big prizes at the beginning of the year, the Wheel of Names. And then recently, I got an award in the community. 25 of us got an award, and I was one of the awardees. So it's like really new things have opened for me. That's been my 2025. I've made lovely friendships with people from all over the world. And as William said, I've learned new skills. I've learned new skills, new online skills, which I didn't have before. And as well, this year, Gel did something called the 90 Days Reel Challenge. And I think I'm pretty creative now with my reels and videos as well. So I've learned a lot. So in this business, yes, yes, it is about earning money. And yes, it is about helping others earn ethically online. And it's also about so much more. So digital entrepreneurship has transformed me in so many ways, in ways that really surprised me. And the prizes and the award, oh my God, that's just taking it up 101. So yeah, have a wonderful rest of the year, and we'll see you again next year. Bye. Over to you, Jen.
All right, thank you, sis. Yeah, this is the last episode for this year, but definitely next year we'll be back with more powerful topics, right? For this live segment. Let me just flash this over. Thank you so much to our viewers for today, tonight, whatever time is it there. Let us know where you're watching from. Okay, so topic for today, a year of doors opening. This year has really opened my eyes to how powerful this digital business can be, not just in terms of income. Of course, as Nandini mentioned, we need that as well. We're running a business, right? But also in terms of the people. Because through this business, I've met so many individuals, both online and offline, who have genuinely contributed to my growth, not only in the business, I mean, professionally and personally as well. And I'm really grateful because I wouldn't have crossed paths with them if not for this platform. So when I look back, one of the biggest blessings for me has been the opportunity to expand the circle of people I learn from and I collaborate with and I grow with. And that's important in this business because you don't just follow a system here, you actually get to meet people who inspire you, people who will challenge you, and people who will support you. And a lot of the things that I've learned this year came from the people that I've worked with in different projects inside our community. Even in this Go Live segment alone, the world works online. The people here, all of these people in front of you, um, with me here today are the individuals that I have collaborated with in specific projects, which is the 90-day Reels Challenge, as Nandini mentioned, within our business community. And I remember thinking every time we worked together, how amazing it felt despite all of our differences. I mean, we still flowed so well as a team. We are all from different backgrounds. As you can see, we are all from different nationalities. We're using different languages. We've got different perspectives in life and in business, but we have the same energy, the same enthusiasm, and the same I'd say, heart and goal for helping others like us, you know. And I think that's why everything works in this live segment, in this particular group. That's what I value so much in this business. It's not just about the tools and the system, but also about the people, because each of us here represents a different walk of life, a different culture, and different journey. Yet all of us are living proof that this business is doable for anyone, right? Around the world, whatever your nationality is, whatever language you speak, whatever profession you came from, whether you came from the corporate, you're also parents, you know, you're retirees, you know, you just recently graduated like William, it doesn't matter, because this business works for people who wants change and willing to put in the effort to create that change, right? And that's the one thing that binds all of us here, our reason, our why. We all wanted something different for our lives. We all wanted something better for our families, right? And we all took that step. You know, we followed it with consistent action, and we choose to keep going every day despite all the challenges, right? And this year, 2025, I'm really grateful for being able to meet these people you see here in front of you, and for the chance to actually share our stories together through this Go Live segment, right? But beyond what you see publicly, what actually inspires me even more is what happens behind the scenes. Like we always share ideas, you know, strategies. We always share lessons. We support each other. And I think that is something that's very unique about our business. Really, it's the community, because you're not left alone, right? You're part of a community that genuinely lifts each other up. So, and I always say that you know, if other people would ask, what is one thing that's different from your business compared with other online businesses? Because other online businesses might have the same, you know, training. They can even copy the trainings that we have, or even, you know, the system, the platform that we have. But the community that we have is very different, because everyone are just supporting and helping each other out, and no one is left behind in this business, and everyone's just so open to share their strategies. So as we wrap up this year, I just wanted to say how thankful I am for all the connections and the collaborations that we've built together, and I'm so excited for what's coming next year, right? You will see us again with better segments, I say, more meaningful topics, and definitely more stories. That's very important. That will really inspire you to grow and to really take action for your own journey towards starting your own digital business. And this year was a year of connection. Next year, we're going to continue the journey with stronger collaboration, you know, bigger breakthroughs for everyone here, and more people stepping into their goals. And I'm grateful to be doing it with this team, right? So let's go 2026. Oh, and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everyone. Over to you, Sis Alvina.
Yes, thank you, Coach. And yes, how digital entrepreneurship connects us, grow us, and open global opportunities. So 2025 is truly became a new year of open doors for me. When I step on the digital entrepreneurship, I never imagined how much this journey would change me, my mindset, my confidence, and the way I show up for others. This business did not just help me earn, it helped me learn, grow, lead, and connect with people across the world who share the same dreams for their family. Like uh, Coach Yel from PNG, right? William, this Rona is Sis Nandini. So this year was extra meaningful because I did not just grow personally. Um, I become like um, coach and starting mentoring others step up and into leadership with purpose. And these were not just achievement. They were answered prayers, proof that growth happen when you stay committed and obedient to the path God's offered. So through this business, I gain new skills, I discover new perspectives, I build a genuine friendship with people from different countries. I collaborated with a supported community, mentored others, and watched them grow. I become a coach and stepping into leadership, something I never imagined before. I proved myself that I'm capable for more. What inspired me most is how accessible this business is. Whatever your profession, your location, your story, there is room for you here. It's flexible, it's affordable, and designed for people who simply want more for their families and their future. This year opened doors for me, doors of learning, earning, a global connection, and leadership. And stepping into new year is with deeply clarity, stronger purpose, and braver heart. 2025 show me what possible. 2026 is where I walk confidently into new doors God's opening as a leader, mentor, and as a coach. So that's it, everyone. I wanna say have a blessed Christmas and a blessed New Year. As you celebrate this beautiful season, may your home filled with peace, love, a heart with gratitude, and your life with God's unending grace. That's it, everyone. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. So as 2025 comes to an end, I've been reflecting on this year with so much gratitude and honestly a little disbelief because of how much has changed for me, my family, and our community. So, if you know my story, I came from a 4 a.m. shifts, missing moments with my daughter, and feeling like no matter how hard I worked, I was still undervalued. And I used to dream of life where I could be present, where I didn't have to choose between work and family. And this year, that dream started becoming my reality. One of the biggest gifts this business gives me was time, real, slow, meaningful time with my family. We got to do things we never had the chance to do before, like going fishing together, spending weekend camping, enjoying the outdoors, and creating memories without rushing back to work. And those moments, those laughs, those quiet mornings, they mean everything to me than anything. This year was also the year I step up in new ways. I started giving back to our community, supporting other moms and immigrant parents who feel once how I felt, right? I even stepped into a role that scared me, becoming one of the hosts in our digital mentorship community. And it pushed me, helped me grow, and remind me that my story has value. And another highlight was attending my very first global convention in Chula Vista, San Diego. It was a powerful to be surrounded with people from around the world, connecting, learning, and hearing stories of transformation. That event opened my eyes to just how big the online world truly is and how connected we all are. And then come one of the biggest blessings this year, travel. We spent 14 beautiful days exploring around the US, San Diego, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, without stressing about PTO, like vacation, or asking for permission for time off. But the most unforgettable moment just recently, our first trip to New York City. Growing up in the Philippines, I used to see the Statue of Liberty only in books. This year, I stood right in front of her with my family. We saw the Times Squares, the Vissel, Rockefeller Center, Brooklyn Bridge, and even enjoyed the magical Christmas lights display that made the whole city feel like a dream. And that trip reminded me that when doors open, your whole world expands. Looking back at 2025, this digital business opens so many doors. A global community, new friendships and collaborations, skills I never thought I'd learn, income wins that help us breathe, and confidence, courage, the personal breakthroughs, and most of all, precious time with family. But the biggest blessings wasn't the travel, it was the person I became along the way. And as we close tonight's episode of The World Works Online, we want you to live you this. This year reminded me that the world truly is shifting, and it's shifting online. And the beautiful thing about this space is that it works for everyone, anywhere, and at any stage of life. Whether you're a busy parent, an immigrant trying to build a future, someone feeling stuck at work, or someone longing for a life with more freedom, this digital world doesn't require perfection. It only requires willingness. And 2025 was my year of doors opening. And if you're watching this, it can be yours too. If something inside you is whispering, maybe this is my time, maybe this is my door, I want to encourage you to listen to it. Say yes, start the business, take the first step, because the moment you choose courage, the door begins to open one after another. And as we move through the rest of 2025, I hope it brings you clarity and courage. And as we walk in 2026, I pray it becomes the year you choose yourself, your dreams, your family, your freedom. And thank you again for joining us tonight, for growing with us, and for believing in what's possible in the online world. The world is changing, the world is open, and yes, the world truly works online. Have a beautiful rest of 2025, and we'll see you on the other side of your next door. Let it inspire change. See you guys next year. Bye.